All right, hello everyone. Welcome back for another one. This one's for contemporary issues. We're coming up on the end of the semester, which means the end of your time in this class, which is kind of a bummer. But since we're getting close to the end, and since we're not having midterms this year, just want to kind of have some fun the last 2 or 3 weeks that we have together. And so what I wanted to do is give you an assignment about conspiracy theories, because conspiracy theories are big in the world today. And if you don't know what a conspiracy theory is, obviously it's a theory, so it's not true. It has evidence that it could be true. We don't really know, okay? And a conspiracy is like a secret, hidden thing, a hidden plot, something like that. And I'll explain some of these, and that'll give you more of an idea if you don't actually know what a conspiracy theory is. There's a lot of YouTubers who do conspiracy theories and stuff like that. There's a lot of shows on Netflix about conspiracy theories, all kinds of stuff about this stuff in today's world. And I think it's pretty fascinating. I don't know, I probably don't believe 99% of them, but some of them I'm like, whoa, it could be true. So I think they're interesting, and hopefully you do too. If you don't, let me know and we can come up with something else for you to do. I've got no problem with that. But I just figured this would be kind of fun. This is something easy, and maybe you can learn something. So what I want you to do is you can think of a famous conspiracy theory. There may be one you already know a lot about, and there may be you may not know any of them. So I've given you some examples here that you can look into. Okay, so I'm just going to go through a couple of these and just give you a little bit of background, and I'll show you the questions. Nice short video, and then you can email me if you have any questions. Okay. So there's a lot of conspiracy theories about aliens. Have aliens been here? Did they build the ancient megastructures, which actually goes with the second ones? Did they give ancient humans technology? Did they visit Area 51? What's going on with Area 51? If you want to do Area 51 in Roswell, New Mexico, all that stuff, go for it. UFOs, what are the big conspiracy theories with UFOs, etc., etc., okay? The second one goes with that one kind of. Who built the world's famous megastructures, like the pyramids, Stonehenge, the city of Cuzco? And the reason why I put that one in there is because, these humans that lived a long time ago, they didn't have, or at least we don't think they had access to modern technology, yet they built these incredible things that would really require some big time equipment. So who built them? What's the conspiracy behind that? And aliens often come up involved in that. And you can just do whatever, think about that one. All right, the next one, and probably one of the most famous conspiracy theories of all time, at least in modern history, is who killed John F. Kennedy, President JFK. He was killed, I think it was 1963, I think. Yeah, 63, I believe. Now, good luck on this one, because this is a rabbit hole, and what a rabbit hole is means when you start looking into the details of this, you're going to find a million different possibilities, because we don't really know, and there could be evidence that says one way, and then there's evidence that goes against that. So if you do that one, good luck, but it is very interesting. Next one, what are chemtrails? If you've ever heard of chemtrails, it's the big clouds in the sky that when planes go over, they'll leave like a big trail of clouds, and people say that that's got chemicals and stuff in it, and it could be causing some problems. So look into that, it's kind of interesting. A couple years ago, some Malaysian airline flights went missing, and nobody knows what happened. They just literally vanished. So look into that if that's interesting. The Illuminati a few years ago was a big deal. Everybody was talking about all the rich people in the world being the Illuminati and the New World Order. Do they really control the world? Ooh, okay. Two that you may not have heard of that involve the government, and I'm not talking bad about the government or anything, and I don't want to put down the government or anything, but the government has been involved in some things that we don't know all the details about, and so it can kind of seem kind of sketchy. So if you want to look into a couple of those things, the first one that you might look into is Operation Fast and Furious. And basically what it was our government agents selling guns to drug traffickers and gun traffickers in Mexico. And the idea was to track the guns down and then eventually find the criminals. But the problem is they sold thousands of guns, but they've only ever found a few hundred of them. And the gun violence in Mexico continues to go up and up and up. So that just seems a little sketchy for our government to be involved. So you can look that one up. The Dark Alliance series. So in the 1980s, there was something called the Iran-Contra affair, which is where the United States was worried about communism popping up in South America. And there's a theory that the CIA, remember just a theory, there's a theory that the CIA was funding South American drug lords, cocaine dealers, and then that cocaine was getting sold in the form of crack in neighborhoods like South Central Los Angeles, which are very, very poor. So you can look into that because there's a whole lot of controversy there about did the government really get involved with drug trafficking in an illegal way, okay? Who really fought in the Vietnam War? The Vietnam War was a big part of the Cold War, and remember, Cold War has the combatants of the United States and Russia. Obviously, the United States went and fought there. We don't know if Russia fought there or not, but there is evidence that looks like it could have happened. So do some research on conspiracy theories of the Vietnam War if you want to. And then there's a ton of like anybody that's kind of famous or like a big political figure. When they get killed, when they get murdered, there's always rumors and secrets and things like that around it. So some famous examples, there's one about the Emperor Nero, Roman Emperor Nero, like how did he die, what happened, what does it all mean? Martin Luther King, there's a conspiracy that the government may have done it or somebody else may have been involved other than, James Earl Ray, excuse me, forgot about that one. Princess Diana, there's conspiracy theories about did she actually die in the car wreck. Of course, there's the conspiracy theory of did Hitler really commit suicide. So all that stuff. So you can look into anything, choose one of these or pick one of your own. You can Google famous conspiracy theories because I guarantee there's probably something more interesting than what I've listed. There's probably one that might interest you a little bit more, okay? Also, if you really don't like this assignment, because I know this is kind of weird, it's just meant to be fun, honestly. If you don't like it, let me know, and if you want to do something else, we can work together on that. I'm going to show you just the questions real quick. Obviously, what's your name? Got to get that one in there. Short paragraph, tell me, like, what is your conspiracy theory? Who's involved? What happened? When did it happen? Just give me the basic details of what it comes from, where it comes from, etc., okay? What evidence is there that supports your conspiracy theory? So what shows that it might actually be true, okay? And then what evidence is there that negates your conspiracy theory? So what shows that it might actually be false, okay? And then if it is true, like if we found out, holy crap, there's evidence that shows this is actually true, how would this change history? How would people think differently? So if we found out like the ancient aliens built the pyramids or something, you know, textbooks would literally have to be rewritten. We would have to rethink everything, okay? So just kind of brainstorm there. And then lastly, what's your opinion of your conspiracy theory? Do you think it's true or false? And then why did you choose this? What interests you about this, etc.? Now, if you're just choosing it just because you had to for this assignment, that's fine. But, you know, butter me up. You know, tell me, oh, I learned this. I think it's fascinating. So, all right, but that's it. Hopefully you have a little bit of fun with this. That's the goal. We got 3 weeks till Christmas. I didn't want to give you anything too hard. Best of luck. Please email me if you need it. Like I said, there's a ton of stuff on the internet about all of this stuff. So you should be able to find something. But if not, email me. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.